Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello, Miriam. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yes.
Still, I just came back from my second vaccination, so maybe will not feel as good later on.
Which one did you take?
AstraZeneca.
Yeah, I took the first dose. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the second dose.
Mm.
AstraZeneca, yeah, me too. How long do you have to wait from the first one to the second?
Here it took 2 months.
Yeah, because here is they're recommending 3 months, but there's some discussions to reduce this interval.
Yeah, here they actually, I think they now did it somewhat earlier, but that's maybe because everybody now wants to go on holidays. So they want to make sure that people are vaccinated twice and then get this vaccination passport.
Right, yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Ghana. Okay, I was just, yeah, I saw that many of you have already commented in the Google Docs version of the manuscript and added some stuff and so on. I don't know if anybody else still wants to work on it.
I think one question was left maybe for Yasmina, but he's not here now. There was a question about the overlap between the data paper and the data section of the paper. And he made a suggestion and he said that it's probably better addressed in the data paper. So maybe she can say whether that was done or not.
Yeah.
This is for the section where I contributed something.
I volunteered Ben to look at that. So.
Yeah, I'm also on the data paper as well. I haven't had a chance to look at that, but I can have a quick look later today or over the weekend if that's helpful.
Yeah, that would be great. Because my suggestion is actually that now after this meeting, so if nobody wants to comment still or change anything, that I go through it once more, finish it up, and then submit it. Because I want to get it off before the summer. I mean, and then, of course, we will get reviews, and then there's another round of revision, I guess. So it's not yet completely set in stone. But okay, I think everybody would be happy if it's gone. I also wrote a short cover letter, which I can maybe share. I mean, it's not very, there's not much in it, but I thought better than nothing. Let's see. Cover letter. Do you see it?
Yes.
So I didn't really describe a lot what's in it. I just said that it's followed from this Newton Institute seminar. And that there are also other papers. So just to say what kind of paper it is. I don't know whether there is anything when I submit, whether there's kind of a special issue button or something like that.
Yes, there is. You need
there is. Okay.
to look for the it's VSI volume special issue and then the name, I don't know I don't know
Okay,
exactly, but you need to look for and select that option.
okay, okay, so then that's clear anyway.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what it now says about page charges, but there won't be any. So
Oh, okay,
if there's, because I know initially there was still something about page charges because they hadn't sort of customized it to our volume, but
Mm,
you can sort of not worry about it if you get a question on that.
okay.
Do you have to include suggested reviewers in
Yes.
the cover letter?
In the
Yeah.
cover letter, okay,
No, on the website.
oh, on the website.
On the website, and to the editors would be helpful, because I think you may only be able to suggest 2 or 3 on the website, and we asked through Kira if you could suggest a few more, because we were having trouble in general with getting
Mhm.
reviewers.
But then I can include it actually in the cover letter.
Yeah, you can do. Yep. Yeah, that would be good. Yep.
Okay, I think, let me see, there was somebody made a list of the suggested reviewers. Let me see whether I can find that quickly. No, I don't. Because somebody wrote that in one of the emails that they had, or as a remark on the site, that they made a list of reviewers somewhere in the Dropbox. But I haven't seen that. So
There was an email from, was it from Ghana, and then somebody commented, I don't remember. Saw
Could
it
be.
earlier.
Let me see where I can find it.
Oh, I was talking, but I didn't. I was muted.
Oh, okay.
I sent the email today. I went through the reviewers and I checked their affiliations and email address and those kind of things that usually need to be given. And then Francesca also suggested one person from Canada additionally. But
Oh,
it
yeah.
was
Jane
in
Heffernan.
it was in the email
Yeah.
list. Yeah.
So Valerie, should we put the whole list into the mail?
Names and email addresses would be very helpful.
I think you can edit, like, after, make your email and say that we give suggestions for reviewers below, and then you can put.
Maybe that's
Or just
a good idea.
attach the thing. I don't think
Yeah.
too much. It's just helpful to have. One thing I was just checking out. It would be good, I think, to acknowledge the Newton Institute, and there's a particular grant.
Okay.
A grant that funds the institute and therefore the
Yeah.
IDP program and so on.
Okay. Under acknowledgements.
Yeah, and there'll be a form of words. Robin might remember what, because he would have done that.
Presumably it's the one from the Proceedings B paper as well, is it? If it
Yeah,
is, I can
I mean,
send that over.
something, I don't know, it has to be identical, but it'll be the same sort of
Yeah,
thing.
cool. Yeah, I'll send that to Miriam. I'll have a look.
Great, thank you. And this bit, I mean, in your letter, you've put all authors have read and approved, etc., etc. And people have been putting a sentence, something like that, in the acknowledgement, or at least in the sort of end of the paper. I don't know how necessary that is, but I've noticed quite a few papers where that's been done. Just sort of, did you have that, Robin, on yours? It was a statement of sort of responsibility, I suppose.
Oh, you mean the author's contribution?
Yeah.
Okay, but there usually then you write what, let's say, the contribution was of the different authors.
Yeah, they have, the ones I was thinking of haven't really done that, except perhaps to say, I mean, I was just thinking, I saw one recently, I think it might have been one on the modelling paper that Glenn had written, but basically, as you've got here, said that all authors had read and approved the final version and contributed, etc., and possibly that the first author had you know, pulled everything together and so on.
Yeah.
I can find you, if I can find the one I was reading earlier today, I'll
There's
copy
one
it.
in the estimation paper, Valerie, that we've got a fairly standard.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure Glenn's one is standard.
Yeah,
too,
Glenn.
yeah.
Okay. I'll just make a note here.
I think we've all been copying one from another, so I don't know where they originated.
Yeah, okay. And then we have funding information. There's a statement here. Liz has already made a Google Doc with this info.
Yeah, I was just looking at it, and there's I think there's a lot of people still to be added, so it might be worth
But where is this?
it's in the Dropbox. I'll just find it.
I see it. Is it on affiliations? Oh yeah, affiliation
Yeah,
funding.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe everybody should check whether their information there is up to date, because that's actually what I used originally to put affiliations in, but I saw that some of you all added some more.
So Miriam, this is just Mina. I just asked, mine is wrong.
Yours is wrong. Okay.
Yes, and I just wanted to change it, but I don't have edit access for some reason on this version.
Yeah, you have to send me, and I don't know how I can make that access general.
I just sent you a request.
Okay, then I will give it to you, and you can put it in yourself.
And I added like funding, for example, directly in the manuscript. It's not not in that, so it's like somebody can be in both the manuscript and the Google Doc, but somebody can be only in one of them, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just send you the text in the estimation paper for the acknowledgement that I copied from there.
Okay, very good. Yeah, then let's see what else is there. References. Yeah, I think then, oh yeah, the table.
Miriam, I've just posted in the chat what we did for the Proceedings B paper, but I don't know, maybe Valerie can confirm whether that remains the same or not.
I don't think anything. Sorry, I think the Newton EPSRC grant is, you know, it's the rolling, well, not necessarily rolling, but it lasts for about 6 years or something. So
yeah, okay.
It's not going to change.
That sounds good. Is the acknowledgement still right, or so yeah, the same about IDP basically?
Yes, I think so. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember what haven't got it here for a second. I mean, you've put it in the letter that it was following the you could mention, I suppose, in the letter, the IDP program. But that, I mean, it basically, yeah. But it's the same thing, isn't it? Where you've got seminar organized by the Newton Institute, put there during the Infectious Dynamics of Pandemics program.
I also send the acknowledgement text that we have in those papers, if it helps.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm just now pasting it into the document. Okay. Yeah, okay, maybe then we should, let's say, I will still work a bit on it today, and then if everybody maybe has a quick look over the weekend in the Google Docs, then I can submit it on Monday. How about that?
Sounds fantastic.
One comment, somebody asked me about the data point, whether, and I think what is saying, I don't know where it was. It was right, but just to be sure that we're on the same page. So it's in section 2.2, surveillance data, data challenges paper reference. Is that what we are? So if that's so. Yeah, so I think this is addressed. We definitely try to address aspects of this. So I think we would say yes for this.
Okay, so maybe should
so we
then...
don't need to do anything is my suggestion.
Okay, great, because there is also a reference to the data challenges paper in this paragraph.
Yeah, so we have part about.
So we are fine with that. Okay, then this is resolved.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I will follow your suggestions with respect to references that could be deleted or possibly added. I myself added 3 explicit references to earlier challenges papers into the introduction. So I just looked which ones are the most, let's say, important for interventions. So I mentioned the Funk et al. Paper about the challenges in modeling behavior during epidemics or behavior into mathematical modeling. And I mentioned the vaccination paper and the emergence of pathogens. I thought these were the most relevant for this intervention paper. Of course, I mean, all the others are in some sense also relevant, but yeah, I can't all mention them, of course.
Yeah, I added a couple of them into the developing a theoretical framework. Section 3, I added a couple as well.
Okay.
I managed to find a couple of the more niche previous challenges papers that maybe didn't fit in quite as well anywhere else that fitted quite well there. So
okay.
I think we've covered quite a few of them now. I think there are at least 5 that we referenced now. So
yeah. Okay. Good. Great. And I mean, yeah, of course, these challenges that we name, or many of them, already existed and were also mentioned in these earlier challenges papers. But I think the fact that we are writing about them now means that they haven't been resolved. So we don't explicitly need to say that.
So just tell people I'm gonna go through this, but the affiliation will get a bit messed up because I needed to add affiliation for me. So I'm gonna try and be consistent and not mess up, but maybe people can just scan through that. I haven't put.
You mean mess up the numbering? Wrongly. Do you mean mess up the numbering or?
Yeah, mess up the numbering exactly for the.
Yeah, I mean it's anyway. I mean some people added something, so it's still not anymore. How should I say, in not chronological, but in numbering order, but I can do that at the end.
Yeah, yeah, so I just flagging it up because if I add 4, okay, maybe I won't add 4, maybe I'll add
don't add 4, just put it at the end with a new number, because otherwise I get confused, then I don't know anymore what 4 is.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, please check everybody whether these affiliations now are complete. I don't know whether I don't think we have to give complete addresses with zip codes and stuff. I think this is enough. I mean, yeah, that's also something that can still be added later, I think, depending on what the journal wants exactly. Okay, if this was 4 already, then of course you can keep it as 4. Only I have to make sure that that the numbers behind the names agree with the numbers of the affiliations.
Yeah, but this will be the first submission, right? Like,
Yeah. Yes.
So all these things can be potentially fixed at a later stage.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Let's try to get them right now, so that maybe in the future we can just check whether they're right or not, or wrong, in case you misnumbered some of them, because that happens every single time you have multiple authors.
Okay, I just added 14 there, and then so there's nobody else is messed up now.
Okay.
apart from I corrected, I think Liz, you need to only have 4, not 3.
Liz has now 3 and 4.
Yeah, so she shouldn't have 3. So it's because I had the 3 previously. So it's deleted. She should just have 4.
But that means probably that all the other numbers also changed.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Oh.
I just changed 3 to be a different name, but only one number.
Okay.
Sorry, what happened to my departmental affiliation?
Is your department affiliation Center for Mathematical Modeling of Infectious Diseases, London School?
No, so my primary affiliation is the Department of Global Health, but then I'm also affiliated with a center. So it's like 2 affiliations.
Okay, so then it is messed up. Okay, so I keep 3. I keep 3 your Global Health, and I'll add mine to be 14 and 15. That's the easiest way. Then nobody else's is changed.
Okay, but I see that Robin is now also changing something. So
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. I was just adding another number in because I'm also affiliated with Juniper as well as Warwick, but it's fine. It didn't add in any new affiliations in the list of affiliations. It was just an extra number.
Okay, probably everybody should maybe check during the weekend whether it's still okay.
Sounds good.
And I will check also whether it agrees with what's in the Excel file. So if you make sure that the Excel file is up to date, then I can check it.
Sounds good. I think Ben, I think you have to add one. I think it doesn't look like you have an affiliation.
Yeah, I need to add a couple. I've just requested edit access from
cool.
Miriam, so I'll do that over the weekend, definitely. Or I'll add them to the affiliations, so at least you've got them there.
Is there a way to open this document so that I don't have to give everybody access? I didn't see any way to do it.
When you share, you click on editing available rather than just reading for everyone.
I think I can do it. I think I can probably do it. Yeah, so it should now work for everybody, I think, who has the link.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Sure.
Okay. Are there other things we need to discuss? Did everybody go through the comments of their own sections and deal with them somehow?
I have to admit I failed due to other challenges papers.
I did section 3, so I think section 3 is done. I think there shouldn't be anything else in there.
Okay, section 2 is also done, I think. Um,
I looked at Chris commented first, so I think I agree with him. So,
Section 4 is also done. Section 5 as well. Section 6, I think also. Okay. Yeah, I think we are getting to the end. I don't know what to say anymore. Except to thank you all for this collaboration, which was kind of unusual because we never saw each other face to face. And we just came together via this workshop. So it's, but yeah, I think it worked very well. I'm actually quite happy about the result. And I hope you are as well.
And to thank you, Miriam, yes, for bringing it all together.
Yeah, you're welcome. So hopefully we'll meet each other also in real life once at some point. Maybe there will be, I don't know whether there ever will be another Newton workshop event or some other conference. You're muted, Valerie.
I am indeed. Sorry, I was just going to say we did talk to David Abrahams at the Institute way back last year with the idea of having a follow-up event, a sort of short event, once people can travel again and get together. But you know, it's all up in the air at the moment, but hopefully at some point we will be able to do that and people get together for a few days.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Yeah. Now, we thought that maybe the epidemics conference could be a next opportunity, but now I heard that that will also be online this year. So I guess we'll still have to wait until next year. At least. Who knows how many other new variants we get still.
Sorry, my phone call interruption was just my daughter saying she's been tagged on one of these you know, track and trace things, and it's now suddenly quarantining for the next 10 days. So life is just sort of, you know, all the balls have just gone up in the air. So that's the way it is at the moment.
Yeah, in the UK, it seems that the number of cases are increasing again.
Increasing rapidly, and a lot in the schools.
Oh, yeah.
So my daughter said that two of the classes in her little school are now out. So that's probably only a matter of time for her as well. But, yeah.
And hospitalizations too are going up, but deaths are still flat. So there's still a hope that deaths are not going to grow, but there is obviously the risk that deaths are going to follow hospitalizations and start growing soon, but we don't know yet.
But in which age group are there hospitalizations?
That's an excellent question. Unfortunately, age stratified hospitalizations is a little bit difficult to find. We can.
They're pretty young, I think, Lorenzo.
Young,
across Manchester, anyway. I mean,
And the proportion of the Delta variant is. Have any idea?
100%.
Yeah,
so
it's
high. Completely dominant. It's only
completely.
But you never have the data you'd like to have. Yeah. So cases you have. For much of the cases, you might be able to tell whether it's a Delta variant or not. But hospitalizations, not. You can't tell because they're not. They don't do genetic tests and that. And also, I'm not really sure whether we're yet at the point where we can actually link hospitalizations with vaccination status. But maybe in some places, maybe in the Northwest, I don't know. But still, like all of the stuff that seems obvious to you, like if you end up in hospital, have you been vaccinated before or not? That requires linking multiple data sets that come from different institutions that don't really share their data.
But I mean, but very simple looking at the data. Cases are increasing at a completely different scale of magnitude to the hospitalizations and deaths, which, you know, suggest vaccinations are working. How much is the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it's without or with only a few hospitalizations, it's not such a problem, I would say. I mean, then, yeah.
We have a few hundred a day
Mm.
at the moment, hospitalizations, and about
Oh, yeah.
20,000
that's quite a
cases a
lot.
day.
I mean, I think the main concern is the ICU admission rate's really high because it's a lot of young people who have a much higher ICU admission rate than the older people. So there's things like, I mean, across Manchester, I think COVID beds are below 10% of capacity, but ICU beds are getting close to like 30% of capacity, just because it's such a higher proportion of patients requiring critical care.
Are you saying that younger people are actually requiring ICUs in this way?
It was basically previously, if once you sort of get over 75, the clinicians don't tend to put them on ICU because of
Okay,
it's so
behavior,
intensive, yeah.
Yeah, so
I mean,
it's behavior, not variant driven.
Yeah. So it's nothing unexpected, but it just means, and also the young people tend to recover on ICU, but then the downside of that means is they spend up to a month on ICU. So it's a lot of ICU pressure.
What we should do now that we finish this, we should model every single country with the different epidemic and the different sort of vaccination strategy. That should be our next few years task, because I think it will be next few years task.
If you have the time, be my guest.
No.
And the data.
Yeah, the data, I mean, our world in data has some data. So
Yeah. But is that enough to model?
Yes. There is, I think, some data to run sort of statistical analysis. I'm not sure if it's enough for mathematical analysis, mathematical modeling. So, yeah, it's a conversation for another time, I think.
Yeah, should we somehow continue meeting after the summer? Maybe we can start a new modeling project.
I am not averse to that.
Okay, we can think about it. Maybe we can, after the summer, we can meet for a cup of tea or something, or for a drink, and we see whether there are ideas or motivation for doing something.
Hopefully there'll be some reviews to discuss as well.
Oh yeah, right, that's also, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you forgot about that part, Miriam.
Right, I forgot about that part. Yeah, so we'll certainly meet again to discuss that.
I like the hopefully. Hopefully means like if the paper is not rejected, or
yeah,
straight away with no review.
Yeah, or if it's accepted without change.
Exactly.
Well, then that would require a meeting to celebrate, wouldn't it? So
yeah, that's true. Okay, so we definitely will do that.
Well, look forward to seeing everyone after the summer, wherever you guys go and whatever you do. Hope everyone takes some time off and catch up then.
Okay. Enjoy your summer.
Yeah, have a nice
Bye.
summer, and
Thank
Yeah.
you. Likewise. Bye.
see you
Thank
after
you.
the
Thank
summer.
you, Miriam. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.